Hi everyone, welcome back to Petite Games and a create a sim, if you will. Create a sim episode, if you will, or create a cat, actually. It's create a cat, I guess. Last week when the cats and dogs came out, over the weekend I had this idea, and now I'm sure other people will do this video if they haven't already. By the way, if someone has done this, I haven't seen it, I promise. I've seen no one else make these characters yet. But it just came to me over the weekend because when I was little, I used to love the Aristocats. I was obsessed. I thought they were so cute, and I'm not a cat person really, I'm much more of a dog person. But I did used to really love this film. And I don't know, I just thought it would be fun to try and make them in The Sims, now that we can make cats. They just came to me. I mean, it was either that or 101 Dalmatians, and I thought that, that was a bit much, and they all look the same. So, yeah, I went with the Aristocats. And the kittens are so cute to make. I can't wait to get onto those in a minute, wait for you to see them. But I'm making Duchess first, so this is the mum. And I faffed for ages with the head. You'll see me do that. And I realised it was the eyes. I realised at the end that I have to change the eyes because they look too evil and the brows are too, prominent sort of thing. And, oh, you see me now faffing with the colours because obviously she's all white. But if you look at a picture of Duchess, the stomach area, the belly, has got a definition line on it, almost as if it's a different shade of white. I don't know, it's weird, but obviously she's a cartoon character and they can do whatever they like. But it was a lot harder to replicate that in this, so in the end, she's just all white, she's all one colour. She's a little bit fluffy. I think I change her at the end again. I think I decided she's not actually fluffy enough. But see what I mean about the eyes? I think she looks evil. And Duchess is meant to be all warm and loving and quite... She's pish posh. She's very posh. And affectionate, I would say, which you'll see in the traits momentarily. But yeah, I did faff with the stomach for ages, but here we go. Yeah, I edit it out because I'm nobody wants to watch that. And the collar as well. The collar that I go with, this one, looks more sort of elegant than the others because the others are more yellow rather than gold. So I thought that one looked better, even though it's not exactly like what she wears. She wears more a gold choker type thing. But anyway. And this is where I finally changed the eyes, and I think I changed the whole face shape, actually. And just try to get it. I don't know if... Duchess is the one that probably looks least like the character, but, And I think do I do the... Yeah, I have to make the ears smaller. And I do the traits now. So obviously you'll see I make her affectionate, which I thought was, quite apt. And she's very friendly and she's clever because obviously I couldn't think of what else to make her really, to make her posh in a sense. There isn't an emotion's the wrong word, a trait for posh. And now we're onto the kittens. As you can see, I make this one first, the ginger one, who's so cute. I think he used to be one of my favourites, to be honest. And his name's Toulouse, am I pronouncing that right? Probably not. I don't speak French. But yeah, he was one of the easiest to make actually. And he has the little definition on his belly as well, on his stomach. It's a different colour, it's slightly lighter. And I tried to make it thicker because if you look in a minute when he sits back down, it looks a little bit small. But then when I tried to make it bigger, I just mess it up completely. So we go back, we revert back to little belly, a little bit of colour on it because I just thought that looked worse. I mean, put your opinions in the comments of what you thought, what you thought of it, whether I should have left it a bit bigger or how I ended up making it smaller, whatever you think is best. But I don't know, I thought this one looked way better. And obviously we have to make him fluffy because they're all pretty fluffy. And it was the whiskers and the face shape that are the hardest to do because like I said with Duchess's face shape as well, the cartoon character, they stick out at the side, aside from the whiskers, they sort of fluff out a bit, which you can't replicate in The Sims. I couldn't do it. So this is the best that I had. And I think his whiskers are darker than a couple of the others, darker than Marie's definitely, but they weren't black. So I thought that was a nice gradient look. I went for those. And I don't know what I'm faffing with now. Oh, the ears. The ears were such a pain because all the ears on the pictures that I found were pink. And it just looked so weird at first to try and make the ears pink. They didn't look right. I think that looked redonkulous. I think I change these ears quite often. Yeah, there we go. Do I leave them not pink? can't remember. I only like made these yesterday. I'm doing like the voiceover sort of the day after. And here we have a mishap and I don't notice. Like I ended up getting rid of the colour corrections that I did to get rid of all those strange markings. And it really confused the hell out of me. I was like, wait, what? Why does he look different? I click. There we go. I click. And we revert back and then I realised, damn it, I've got to do the nose and the ears again. So that was fun. And you'll see I haven't edited out my mistakes. I've edited out the long parts that are boring to watch, but here we go. That's gross. When he chokes with the fur ball, that's gross. So he's like he's very playful and he's very, like, I had to research this, obviously. But he could be a bit moody as well, I think. Or was that the other one? I think, no, this one's the playful one. I think the other one can be quite moody. So I had to research the characters because I couldn't quite remember enough from the film, so I haven't watched it since I was little. So yeah, Marie actually, okay, Marie's who I'm making now. I would say she was my favourite. Toulouse a very, very close second, and then obviously Thomas O'Malley, the alley cat, third. But Marie is so like posh and stuck up. I liked doing her traits. She was aloof and whatever. You'll see me make them when I've made her character. When I've made her cat. I don't even know what word I'm looking for. But yes, I thought she was the cutest, and she was easy. Look, done. Bada bing, bada boom. Aloof and talkative, definitely. She's definitely talkative. And what did I make? A territorial? I missed what I just made her. I can't remember. And last of the kittens, this is, oh my god, I'm gonna butcher his name as well. Belios. I can't remember how they pronounce it in the film. But he's basically all black with a little bit of like grey on his stomach. So we do this again with my artistic skills, clearly. I am not artistic or creative in the slightest, just in case you could tell. Why have I left him sitting for ages? I should have edited this part out. My bad. I normally edit that part out because it's just, they just sit and I'd waste time. But anyhow, and this reminds me actually, when I first edited it down and like sped it up, their breathing really tickles me when you look at them breathing in and out so quick. Oh, it's so cute. Anyhow, getting him right, his ears, I thought they looked a little bit too pink, but you know, I think we do leave it like that. Oh, and I noticed his tail. I was like, why is his tail so short? Wrong. And his feet weren't that. When I looked close at the picture, his feet weren't lighter at all. So we get rid of that. So yeah, they were quite fun to make. We do Thomas O'Malley last. What am I doing? I think I'm checking the spelling of his name. And again, I should have edited that part out. I'm sorry. So he is quite like mischievous, and he's always shy. And I thought skittish was the easiest thing to put instead of shy. What do I put instead? Territorial? I don't know why I chose territorial, but there we go. He's not quiet. He's just a bit like quiet and moody and a bit of a nuisance child from what I read up. And again, something I should have edited out. What am I doing? I might have been looking for his breed, and I don't think I found it. My bad. Yeah. Here we go. Kicks back in again now. I should really go back and edit this down again, but I'm lazy. Can't be bothered. So anyway, deals with it. And I wanted him to look obviously scruffy, so I was trying to find the fur type that said that best. And I thought, I don't leave him like this. I think I make him more scruffy than this. I definitely do. And his eyes, I had them like this green colour, and I was trying to think, I was like, whoa, yeah, they're way too big. I was trying to get them looking right, because he's quite like a jolly character, and he's funny, and he's got these big open eyes in the picture. So I think I go back and change them, and I make them yellow, I believe, because they're more yellowy than green, definitely. And it was getting his markings right as well. It wasn't too difficult, to be honest, but I had to obviously cover him all in orange because he's a lot darker than that. He looks almost like a fox, to be honest. A cat version of a fox. I should have edited this part out as well, or, you know, cut it down a bit for you, because all I do is colour him in. Yeah, it's like, what's that thing? Obviously not dot to dot, colour within the lines. Like when you match the colour to numbers. Is it just painting by numbers? Is that what it's called? I think so. Well, yeah, I used to do that as a child as well. or colouring by numbers. So yeah, that's what you're watching me do right now. And I miss bits and I have to go back and edit them. So this is fun for you to watch. I hope you're enjoying this so far. But Thomas O'Malley was definitely the funniest character in the entire thing. I have such an urge to watch this film right now. If you've never seen this, by the way, as a child, you know, I highly recommend that you go and watch it. It's basically just a bunch of posh French cats meet a stray alley cat, and I can't remember what else happens. I'm sure they get lost, or they fall off the back of a carriage or something, I think, and that's how they meet him. And I don't know. So, but yeah, it's very entertaining. Highly recommend. And getting his ears right as well, because those ears were way too pointy for my liking. They did not look like Thomas O'Malley. And here we go. Oh, two big eyes again. But I thought they looked quite cartoony and quite open. And they all look like they're smiling as well. In everything they smile, and the lips will not go up that high. So I thought this was the best we're going to get. And I do change him. Is it this one that I keep? Yeah, I think it's this one, yeah, because he looks a bit more rugged. And Thomas O'Malley, the alley cat. Now his were quite easy. He's obviously a prowler, and he's street smart and everything. And yeah, so we're coming to the end now. I quickly go over them one more time, as you can see, just spinning them around for you all. And I have some pictures at the end to show you. I aged the cats up, the kittens. So if you look in a moment, there we go, because you can't add collars to the kittens, which really, really irritated me. So I wanted to add the collars that they would have, because obviously they have their signature bows. If you've watched it, you know what I'm talking about. And we're going to go into some screenshots now. These are the real Aristocats, and the one ending is mine that I made. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment below, and as always, subscribe, because why not? Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye!